Photography Bay at CES 2012.
Hello, we're here at CES 2012 at the Nikon booth, and I'm Lindsay Silverman for Nikon. I've got in my hands the brand new Nikon D4 flagship camera. It's a beautifully designed replacement for the D3S camera, which has been so popular in the marketplace among our pro customers for the last couple of years now. It's got a brand new 16.2 CMOS FX format sensor in the camera. It's got an awesome 91,000 pixel RGB sensor in it. And what that means is that photographers will get the best auto exposure, the best auto white balance, improved ITTL flash performance, and of course it will also give them even better focus tracking by virtue of all of the color on the 91,000 RGB sensor. Now, the camera is also a beast because it could shoot at 10 frames per second with full performance. That's auto exposure and auto focus at full performance at 10 frames per second. It can even get locked up at 11 frames per second by locking the exposure and the focus after the first frame shot. Now, the heart of D4 is not only its still photography aspect, but also its video quality as well, because D4 and the professionals who use this are now required in many cases to shoot stills and video. So photojournalists, wedding photographers, the changing habits of the photo industry where photographers once only shot stills isn't the case anymore. So D4 has built into it a great feature set as well. It's got 1080p at 30, 25, and 24 frames per second. It's got 720p at 60 frames per second. It's got an external stereo microphone jack. It's got an external headphone jack, so you can monitor the stereo sound in isolation. On the LCD screen, there are peak meters, so you can monitor sound visually. It's got a HDMI out over here on the side. And what that allows photographers to do is to take an HDMI cord and go into an external recorder and record streaming 1080 video uncompressed into an external recorder. They've also can take the HDMI cord and go into an external monitor and for the first time get simultaneous live view image and simultaneous monitor image. So there's a new feature on D4 through the custom settings in the menu called Power Aperture. And what you do basically is you assign the power aperture open or closed to the depth of field preview button and the function button on the camera. So with the memory cards inserted in camera, I can steplessly and silently open and close the aperture for depth of field control. And if I was recording using HDMI and going to an external recorder, I can actually do that while I am actually recording. So when the cards are in, you have to do that prior to recording, and when the card is out using HDMI to an external recorder, you can do that while recording. And like I said, the benefit here is stepless and silent. So really cool stuff for the videographer as well. So we're really proud. It's a brand new camera. I know the pros are reacting in a big way to it so far. So right here from the Nikon booth at CES, the brand new Nikon D4.